Hello, hello, what is up, everybody?
What's going on, everyone? We're back. If anyone here is returning, we are just finishing where we left off on this white build. And then we had a, was it the Strategos model lined up after this. So we're going to finish this up, and then we'll have a full fresh build afterwards.
And this one is nearly done.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this one won't take long at all. So this is pretty much just going to be a power supply, graphics card, and we are good to go. Red's breaking the camera again.
Always. Technology is great when it works, terrible when it doesn't. Oh man, that top cam got messed up.
Oh, yeah.
Get a box or something.
Alright, an empty GPU box. It's what I can get.
It's the cable being stupid.
It's a cable, dude. Cables are dumb. I just don't get why cables, you can leave them in a straight line. You know? You guys ever I think everyone realizes that. You'll leave a cable in a straight line, walk away, and like an hour later you come back and it's like a big tangled knot.
Yep. Crazy.
Oh.
Face looks familiar.
Oh yeah. The glorious 011.
By Lee and Lee. This is a 011 Evo RGB.
Yep.
Thanks for the follow, Corbin.
This is the kind of the, if anyone goes on social media and follows like setups and stuff like that, I know that it's actually, it has a following. People like looking at setups on Instagram and all that, the TikTok. The 011 is like the case of cases, I would say. Like if I go on, look up like people with like high-end setups, 9 out of 10 times it's an 011 build. So this is like the case, I would say, for the last like 4 or 5 years. Not the 011, like not the Evo, but there's been different iterations of it. But the 011 just in general is like the case everyone's aiming to grab. This might be one of the biggest trends I've seen in gaming, honestly. Like, I haven't seen a trend bigger than, like, the dual chamber design with the glass on the front and back.
Yeah.
It's like every case, like, manufacturer has one now, and I've never seen another, like, trend that's, like, so universally, like, everyone wants it. And at least, like, there's always fads, and I wouldn't say this is a fad, but like there's always fads everywhere, but like this one is just so long lasting. I don't think this is going anywhere.
Yeah, honestly, these cases are really cool.
They are cool, and you can do a lot with them.
Speak real quick.
Hello.
Okay.
Am I good?
Yeah.
Just got my PC from you guys, loving it. Hey, we're happy to hear that.
Yeah. Well, what model did you get, or was it a custom? Oh, geez, I've never seen it.
Those?
Yeah.
Oh, those are for one of the control boxes.
Oh, okay.
We're not going to need them.
Yeah, I just saw them right down here. I was like,
It's bizarre, right?
yeah. Weird connector.
The amount of cables that people can think of, man. I just want less of them, not more. More different types.
Standardization. Like everything USB-C. Everything.
Dang, man. Don't tell that to an Apple user.
Dude, imagine how easy it would be if you just plugged in the right USB into the motherboard for like the power pack. It was all just the USB-C connection instead of like those little tiny fucking stupid connectors.
Yeah. Dude, one thing I
So
wish,
much easier, just
this sounds silly, but like, you know, there's brands like LG who like they emphasize their TVs are like gaming TVs. Or they're good for gaming.
yeah.
And they really are. Like, dude, LG TVs, if you're like a gamer, I love LG. They make some of the best panels. And the feature set for gaming's great. I wish TVs would add like DisplayPort cables. Because I like the speakers hooked up to my computer. So I like that's the big thing, is like the trade-off is DisplayPort is a lot faster than HDMI.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't it doesn't carry an audio signal. But it's like if you have your computer plugged into oh geez.
What?
Sorry guys. If you have your computer plugged into like a decent sound system, you don't need that. And I really wish, it'd be crazy if they brought out like a high refresh rate TV and put HDMI and DisplayPort on there. I forget, do they do streamers too?
I don't think so. I think it's the first build on.
Yeah. Trying to find
Oh yeah, no, they did streamers.
Yeah. I was just looking.
Orwin said, "Oh man, I don't even know the model. It was a pre-built white 9800 X3D 5080. That case, I think that was."
That is
that might have been
honestly,
Legatus.
that is an endgame computer though.
Yeah, 5080 9800 X3D combo. Great
Yeah.
combo.
Because I take the 5090 is like a really good, what do you call it? Like creator graphics card. You know, really good workstation card, 3D rendering card. But like in terms of just consumer gaming, 5080, 9800 X3D. I mean, dude, that's the best like consumer gaming PC you can get right now. Obviously, like I said, you can get a 90 card, but they are so premium. I do like building with them, though. It is cool when you see just how massive they are.
What's up, Matt? How's it going, man? It has been a little bit here, yeah. Been a little bit.
Would this outperform a PS4? Maybe.
What's up, McDubby? Tell Nick the PC still works, so he's not completely useless.
That makes my day, man. I was actually on the verge of it's Friday. I was on the verge of walking out. That saved it. Are those the streamers for it, or did he also get streamers?
I believe he got streamers. Yeah.
Alright.
They should be there, huh?
Wait, no. No. Here. No streamers.
Yeah. Check for the streamers. First line. Cut screen mod and then.
Okay, I see that. You just have to go grab a 12-volt one and a motherboard one. Thank you, Brad.
Yep.
Because we just need to cable this and we're good to go. Oh, look, Brad found some.
Okay.
We can do it on the in-between.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Buddy, when are we playing rematch?
I'm not, dude. I'm not a soccer guy, man.
Oh, no, McDubby.
Wait, what?
That's McDubby.
Oh, yeah.
That's,
Not a soccer guy, dude.
that's, Halo.
Oh, yeah? Not a soccer guy, dude. That's all I gotta say. I mean, I'm not saying it looks like a cool game, but it's just not a cool game for me.
The netcode for the game sucks.
No, that's like reasonable though nowadays, right?
McDubby says, I don't know, Brad, he's not a soccer.
What?
He's not sure when we're gonna play next because you're not a soccer guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a fun game. I'm not a big soccer fan. I like watching the World Cup, and that's like it.
I don't even watch that.
I got into it. My best friend growing up, he was really into soccer, so we would play like the FIFA games.
Oh, okay.
And then the World Cup 2008. That was the first one that I really got into. They got me the FIFA World Cup 2008 PS2 game, and we played the fuck out of it. So it brings back a lot of those
memories.
good times, nostalgic, and it kind of reminds me of like FIFA Street, which was always fun.
No, see, the street games were cool. Like, I liked NBA Street.
NBA Street.
I like football. I like Blitz.
Blitz was fun.
What
What was the old NBA one?
Jam?
Jam. NBA Jam.
Yeah. It was NFL Street, NBA Jam.
And they had an NBA Street and a FIFA Street.
Yeah.
Too.
I like the backyard sports. Like
Backyard.
if they would bring those back. Well, they have them on Steam, like ports of the old ones. But if they would just make a new backyard.
I read somewhere that they're doing that. It's supposed to be coming out next year.
It'd be cool if they did that, and it was like the children of like the old characters.
Oh yeah. That'd
Like
be
you
cool.
have like Jesus Sanchez,
Yeah.
and I'm like, yeah, another Sanchez, dude. Gonna be on every team. Pablo always had like the best music too when he was up.
Dude, Pablo was dope. I love Pablo.
Yeah, Pablo was the best. And I like
I
Pete.
like that he had a kid, Randy Johnson. I think that's who it was.
Yeah, and then in one of the football game, they actually had like Brett Favre and John Elway and all that as kids.
Yep.
I loved, what was his name? I just said his name.
Bart.
No, I just said his name after Pablo. The
Oh.
redneck like ginger kid, Pete.
Oh.
Yeah, and he had like the really long head, and he was the redhead, and he was just like a dumb kid.
Oh yeah. Okay, I remember that guy.
Remember Tony, the like Italian dude, and he was just super cocky.
No.
Dude, I played a lot of the backyard games. Like I had like I had like 2 of the footballs, 2 of the baseballs. I had hockey, basketball. I had soccer, but that game was my least favorite one.
I don't think I ever got the soccer one or the hockey one, but I played football, basketball, and baseball.
Football was my favorite.
I think football was fun. I remember it being really easy. It was like almost too easy.
Well, yeah, it's a kids game, dude.
Well, yeah, but when you're 10 and you're
That
just
was-
like
oh, yeah.
beating the other team by 100 points in football. you're
That
like,
was for
okay.
no, but that was more for like 5 and 6-year-olds.
No.
That's what I was playing. I was like 5 or 6 when it came out. They came out in like '98.
Yeah,
I was born in '93.
I know. I was 8. I was 3 when you were born. Portland says, "Chunk, you."
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a beefy boy.
Yeah, the 50 series, like once you hit 80, 90s, I mean, there are actually some really appropriately sized 50 series cards, actually. Like 50, 80s. I've seen, like MSI has like that one, like brass colored 50, 80. That's like probably like a normal, it looks like a 20 series card in your system, and it's amazing. Oh, wait, no. No, I didn't want to do that just yet. Whoops. Oh, don't worry, guys. I didn't actually make a mistake. But, where is the button? There it is. Alright, now you just gotta gently wiggle it out. Whoa. Oh, I see.
Yeah, they're making a new backyard
Huh.
sports.
Sorry, I got caught on this back piece. They are making a new backyard sports?
Yeah,
That's amazing.
gonna have all the original characters, some new ones.
This is what I had to do. Sometimes if you want the streamers to come from the bottom, you have to look at where the clip is on the graphics card. That's why I opened the graphics card up. So, what I'm gonna have to do is my favorite thing.
Pick up.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy that like Lee and Lee makes the streamers, and they make the streamers, and they make the case, but they didn't really design their cases in a way for streamers to like have ease of installation.
That 5080 looks bigger than my 5090.
You could. Especially like, dude, the Founders 5090 is still only a 2-slot card.
Yeah. Then serious question: what brand or model electric duster do you prefer? We use
X-Power.
X-Power.
DataVac is good, but it's just like, it's metal. So it's like $80 for one, where you can get an X-Power, which has the same power. Like if you actually look at the power settings on it, it's the exact same as a DataVac. It's just a plastic housing opposed to metal. So it's $50 instead of like 80 or 90.
Hey, what's up, Hunter? Sorry, I haven't seen your messages. Let's see here. What AIO does this have in it, brand-wise? This is the Panorama 360 for Trikes.
Yep.
It's a really cool cooler. That it has the, it's like a right, or it's like a right angle screen type.
Yeah, so it's like it's called the Panorama 360. So it's supposed to be like a panoramic view of the screen. So the screen wraps around the front. Then we should see at least a portion of it turn on once we post the system.
Hey Daniel, are you still here? Cool. Perfect. Most of the time Unichat works on Beam, but sometimes it doesn't pick up the other YouTube chat. It only picks up the vertical stream chat. But we're just about done here. I think all we have to do is turn it on, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Put the panels on, turn it on, send it off to Krejci.
We leave the plastic on the glass too, so you get the satisfaction.
Oh, that's why we do it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. That's what I think.
That and just to protect the glass itself from getting scratched in transit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But make sure all tempered glass, not all, I guess, there might be one, 99.999% tempered glass. It has cellophane on the inside as well.
Yeah.
So when you open the PC, make sure you take that off, because we've gotten a few people who have been confused, and they'll think like their glass is like super scratched up.
Yeah,
And then we're like, oh, take the
foggy.
glass off and peel it, and then they're like, oh, it's all gone.
Yeah. Yeah, that it's on both sides, and that's why it looks a little foggy right now. But it'll look like normal glass.
I'm stepping around. Like I said, the screen on the fans will be upside down until they are programmed. And then you guys can see how the screen wraps around the cooler. Here, let me try turning the PC so you guys can see. And there. Oh. That should be a better angle. How you guys can see the screen of the trikes wraps around.
Yeah, Daniel, if it looks cloudy, you probably have one more layer to remove. Yeah, we got those that vertical bank of LCD fans. So the center of the fans have a screen in it. And you can put whatever you want on it. You can put temperature settings, you can put GIFs on it, you can put pictures. There's a whole bunch of animations you can look through. I think that's built into the Lian Li software. This thing is a really good PC for customization. But, yeah, looks like it's booted, right?
Yep, everything
Cool.
is good to go. Green light went up.
Awesome. All right, we're gonna get this back to Jesse so we can get it programmed and stress tested and all that stuff before it gets shipped out. As long as everything goes good, you should get tracking. Oh, it'll be Monday? Okay. Probably go out Monday. I'm being told. But yeah. But we'll get it programmed and stress tested and all that stuff. And
Yeah, it'll be programmed, good to go. All the apps for the software will be on the system. And yeah, it should ship out Monday morning.
cool. But yeah, we'll be right back. We're gonna get the next stream set up, and yeah, we'll see you in 5-6 minutes.
Hey guys, back again. Now we are working on our, what was it, the Strategos?
Yep.
Our Strategos. So this is this is our Corsair certified one, right?
Yeah.
So this IQ certified, one of our IQ certified models. So everything is going to be Corsair with their new Corsair Link system. And then it looks like this build is going to be well, I can tell it's an X870E, 9800X3D pre-socketed, 9800X3D pre-socketed, and then we are pairing that with an RTX 5080. So just another 5080 and 3D cache build. And again, that just seems to be not always the 5080, but those, dude, I took a bit of a leave for a while, and I came back, and this place seems like it's turned into an AMD shop. Even our models, dude, I would, like, CPUs, it's 99% AMD now. But then I would say even GPU is like 50-50. I see a lot of people switching over to Team Red.
Oh, can you fix the camera again?
Oh.
Looking at your beautiful face.
Oh, no, yeah, we don't want that.
Get.
Why don't you, like, 3M it? Put the sticks in one spot.
Because it's that
Cable?
the cable that's.
So why don't you get one of those hooks that we have, where you put the cable in the hook and then screw the hook into the wall?
No, because we would need a right angle.
No, they have.
USB-C. Because it sticks up too much.
Okay.
I know what you're saying.
I know what you're saying now.
Yeah.
I didn't at first, but now I know, kind of. Along the lines, I mean.
It's like the hard cap. It's like this part doesn't bend. Yeah, it sticks up too much.
No, we could probably order one for like $5. That's like always that's always the fix that's never used.
I can just control it with software too.
Jesse took that. I just realized Jesse took his box cutter back.
Oh, the yellow one?
Mm-hmm.
Damn it, Jesse.
That was actually his.
Damn it, Jesse.
Yeah. I might bring mine back.
What's up, trades? Is that the wood one?
Yeah. I don't know what someone did to it. I left it here.
It should be here somewhere.
I left it. Yeah, I haven't seen it in a while. Well said. Son of a biscuit.
Scissors right here. Oh, scissor edge.
We have half a scissor. No, this would just be a scissor because you call two of them scissors. No one ever says, "Pass me the scissor."
Some people.
Who says that?
Can't argue with it.
Dude, these new Dominators are bad. I actually love the DDR5 Dominators. I'm not gonna lie, the DDR4 ones, I wasn't really a fan of the squares that went across the top.
The what? Oh,
the old Dominators, how they had like those squares.
Yeah,
yeah. I wasn't a fan of that. But this, I love the gunmetal like color. Like it's just a tall gunmetal colored device. I think these Dominators are actually really sick. They're still huge though. Absolutely monstrous memory.
There is no singular version of scissors. Apparently, it is called a pluralia phantom, which means it only has a plural form. So that would be scissors, so I guess.
I said
Half
that,
the scissors.
I still think the one that blew my mind the most was the fact that Lego was still plural for Lego.
Oh,
I'm
you
always
call
gonna
it
say
Legos.
Legos is not a word.
Huh.
It's Lego. So
I guess that makes sense. It's like saying Kleenexes.
no, but this sounds weird. Someone like pulled that box and said, "Look at all my Lego."
Yeah. Yeah, it does sound weird.
It's like if I wanted more than one waffle and I still said, "Just pass me the Eggo."
He says Eggo. Lego my Eggo.
Yeah, but you can say Eggos,
Well, yeah, but then
plural. But there's no. But then why is Lego not Legos?
I think I don't know. Because Lego says it's not plural.
I still think the biggest criminal though is still the fact that moose isn't meese.
Moose and geese.
Yeah. Dude, the English language really does suck. Can we talk about that?
Yeah. It's confusing. I can see why people have trouble with it.
Like, what's it like? Why don't we call plural houses heis? Because like mouse is mice.
Yeah.
But houses.
Ice.
Nice.
Look at all the ice here.
See what I'm saying though?
Yep.
You see, like it just. There's geese. There's no meese.
Isn't moose? It's mooses, right?
No, it's just moose.
Moose is plural for.
Yep, it's like Lego. Moose. Have you been saying mooses your whole life?
No, well.
Yeah, moose is its own plural. Brad's in disbelief.
Yep. Deer, sheep, moose.
Yeah, deer's in the. Look at all the deer. That one sounds okay though, right? You look at all the deer sound.
Yeah, look at all the moose.
Ah,
Look at all.
I
the
can't
geese.
say that one. I thought of a good one though, but I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Ugh. Son of a gun. There we go. Where is? Oh, that's right. It's AMD.
Oh, no mounting bracket?
Nope, it just plugs right in. It just screws right into the AMD one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, makes your life a lot easier when some cards do that. I love installation on AMD too, because like just having a CPU, like the motherboard has the backplate and everything already installed. Everyone utilizes it. It's just a nice, convenient thing.
Corwin says about the AMD comment. How do the AMD GPUs perform compared to NVIDIA?
So I have an AMD GPU. I have a 7900 XT, and really it just comes down to ray tracing at the end of the day. Because FSR4 and DLSS 4, or are they on 5 now? 4. And FSR4, like frame rate, they're still really close to the same. Visually, FSR4 was a huge upgrade. I would say that it's on par now with like how DLSS 3.5 was. But for the most part, like, it's price to performance. So, like, I have the 7900 XT. And when I got that, it's when they did price adjustments on it, and they lowered it down close to the $700, $750, opposed to the $900, and they price changed it really fast. And it's like my card, raw performance wise, is pretty much equivalent. There are some games AMD does better on, some games NVIDIA does better on, but it was the equivalent of a 4070 Ti in terms of just gaming performance with DLSS on or off. It was just the same. But the 7900 or the 4070 Ti was like $200 to $300 more depending on which model you got. But ray tracing it would be way better in. Ray tracing it'd be like 20% better sometimes. But me, I don't particularly really care about ray tracing. I think like it's fine. Like if I'm like, let's say I'm playing Cyberpunk, right? And I'm just standing still in the world and I just want to look around, you can still turn it on AMD and it looks fine. But if I'm like running around blasting people, blood is covering my screen, I don't like, this is all personal. I don't really care about the fact that I can see my reflection in a puddle like 20 feet away when I'm like blasting people with a shotgun. So I usually just turn ray tracing off. It's one of those things that I think like you notice when you look for it, but when you're in the motions of gameplay, I don't really notice it because I'm not looking for it. And the same thing's kind of like with this generation. Like the 9070 XT came out and it was marked for $600, and it is equivalent, like I said, give or take different games, but within like, you know, usually 5% in both directions. 9070 XT is close to a 5070 Ti, except it is like a $200, $250 difference. But and it's the same thing. The trade-off is the 5070 Ti is going to give you much better ray tracing performance. And that's really all it is. Like that, for the most part, that's the big difference, is the ray tracing performance. And then like frame generation and stuff, like I will say, like NVIDIA, you're paying extra for, they do have better frame generation. But I don't really argue that one, because most people I know don't even use frame gen. Like the only time they'll use frame gen is for games like Monster Hunter and stuff, where the game just doesn't run above 30 FPS without it.
Yeah.
But for the most part, because of the huge latency hit you take with it, most people don't turn it on, especially in like competitive games. So, like I said, it really comes down to ray tracing. That's like the end all be all. So some people like love ray tracing and they swear by that, like they can see every difference all the time. And they're willing to pay the extra like $200-$300 premium for that ray tracing performance. And like I said, that's about it. So like whenever you look up reviews and comparison, the end all be all is pretty much the ray tracing. So it's just kind of a battle of ray tracing versus price to performance.
Hey, what's up, Angel? How's it going? How's your Friday so far? It's pretty amazing. The build I got from you guys is my first AMD CPU. I was tempted by the AMD GPUs also. What happened to Intel?
Intel is still there. I mean, like I said, I think if I was doing like an editing station, like if I was just doing like, if I would like, let's say I worked at a freaking like law firm, whatever, sure. And I'm building like a bunch of PCs for the office, I would do Intel machines. They have onboard graphics, you know, for office work, they're fast. For video editing, stuff like that, they're fast. For workstation stuff, they're still really fast. AMD is just really good at gaming.
Yeah.
That's it. And you know, we see AMD as like a huge triumph because like everyone here is gaming. But yeah, I think like the normal everyday person who's going to Walmart and they just want to buy an office computer for their house and stuff, they're all still Intel machines, right? So Intel's still doing good. It's really just the DIY like enthusiast and gaming audience that has dwindled, but everyday humans, like Intel's still doing really good. I guess like financially, there's been a bit of a dip, but I'm just talking more in terms of like how many PCs still use Intel.
Should add Nemo TV to your multi-stream. Lots of interactive viewers. All right, yeah, I'll let me write that down. All right, check them out.
Oh, then yeah, he said he was tempted. What happened to Intel? Intel, though, I will say I love their graphics cards. I think the graphics card market was in dire need of competition. Because, like, I will say, NVIDIA has just gotten... The NVIDIA was doing, is still currently doing the same thing Intel was doing, right? So, like, Intel, when you hit, like, the 8600K, 8900K, all that, when, like, the 8th gen was out, maybe even before 8th gen, because there's probably around Athlon and the FX CPUs for AMD, Intel was just so far ahead that they got stagnant. Like, they just did marginal upgrades each generation, and and then they still price gouged everything. Like an 11900K was barely better than a 10900K, and they would still mark it up like an insane amount of money. And while that was happening, AMD just came out with the Ryzen generation, because it was FX before that. And I would say Ryzen 3000 is where they really picked up. And at that point, Intel was still just kind of stagnant, because it's like, if you're at the top, why change what you're doing? And now AMD's like just dethroning them. And that's kind of what's happening now with NVIDIA, is like they've just been like, we've seen like, you've seen the gen upgrades between like the difference between like a 3060 and a 4060, and now it looks like AMD's trying to do that same thing to them, where they just like buy their time, they hit it. But then also there are points where AMD does the same thing NVIDIA does with, you have the 9060 XT, and so you have one GPU with the same model name, but then they have the 8GB and 16GB variant, where it should have been the 16GB was the XT and the 8GB was just the regular 9060. And so Intel, I love their graphics cards, because we needed competition to actually come in. To be honest, if I had a friend who was on a budget, like I want to build $1,000, $1,200, like that's not, doesn't sound like the word budget, but that's like a good, respectable price for, I won't have to upgrade too soon, and this computer will last for a while. Like, that's the good starting price for something built to last. And they just want a solid 1080p machine for esports AAA titles. I all day would tell my friend to get a B580. I think they're great. They're performing like a 5060. They're performing like not the 9060, but the 7600 XT. And their MSRP was what, like $300, $280?
Yeah.
Like, they're actually, Intel GPUs are doing really good. But we just need people to buy Intel GPUs, right? And I'm not saying you guys is our audience, but we just need people in general. Kind of like how AMD, like, people are switching to AMD now. And now we can, I'm sure, like, NVIDIA will get competitive, and they'll make a really, hopefully we get like another 10 series equivalent. And, we need that competition. But for competition to be worth it, like, look what happened to NVIDIA and like Intel when that's all people bought. They just had no reason to be competitive anymore. And now they're going to need a reason. And we need people to buy Intel GPUs so that way everyone is competitive. And Intel GPUs are actually good. It's not like a sacrifice, right? You're not sitting there saying, oh, I'll take the fall and buy the Intel. No, dude, Intel's great. Like, for real, if I, like, when I upgrade, I have a little ITX travel machine. When I upgrade that, it's just for 1080p gaming. And when I need to upgrade that, I'll probably switch to an Intel card for it.
Yeah.
Because I just use it for 1080p. And I'm using it mostly on TVs and stuff like that. So I just want 1080p, like the 120 FPS that like my TV's refresh rate hits.
Yeah.
That's fine. Like that's great. Like, or I use it for hotels. Dude, Intel is doing really good. I've never sat there and seen someone like actually pick up an ARC card, play on. Like if I snuck an ARC card into a computer, no glass side panel, and I just turned on a computer, you couldn't tell which graphics card was in there, and you played on an ARC B580. I've never heard anyone that sat there and said this was not fun to play on. So they have not, I wish, they don't need to do 4K. I think competing, even AMD kind of learned it, I think competing with the 90 cards is stupid. Because like everyone who has that much money, it's like Louis Vuitton. Like if you have that much money, you want an RTX 5090 because that's the Louis Vuitton graphics card, right? So I think competing with that is dumb because people who want that card are going to get that card. Nothing's going to change their mind. But I wish Intel would compete and make a good 1440p card. Like if they made a card that was like the 5070 Ti and the 9070 XT and they're like, bam, 450, I think Intel would win the GPU market for quite a while. Fair enough. I buy Intel for business too. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, man, they're great. Oh, so many steps to put this in. This I want to have a talk about how these fans are installed because you guys are going to see this firsthand. And I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's really, really confusing. Because it seems like one of those things where if like someone sat there and said, hey, like we're designing something and like, what do you think about this? I would have been, it's more of like a, but why? But like, why?
There was a reason why they have to do it this way.
Not with these.
Oh.
Not with these. This is fine. This, I think, I like this. I like this better than the rails that some fans have. Because like it's easy just to pop them off. No, not like anyone in particular. Just like some brands do. I actually really like these. Why?
You had that backwards.
I can just do this. All right. Oh, come on. There we go. I guess I started too early with what confuses me. Okay. So, on most cases, right? We're gonna see in chat if anyone can help me out because I am confused. And I'm scared to talk to ever talk to Corsair about it because I feel like they'd be like a dummy.
See you,
this is what.
Have a good meeting.
I feel like it's such an obvious thing and I'm just dumb for not realizing it. So most of the time, fans, you have a rail system, right? Very simple. And all you have to do is just screw the fans into the rail. Right, Brad?
Yep.
Simple. Seems like a simple process. For some reason, on the 4000 frame, they decided, well, that was a terrible way to do things. And now you have to install, they made the process longer. And it's like, that feels like that's actually usually the opposite of efficient, is if something takes longer.
Yeah.
So what you have to do, even though they're normal 120 fans, you have to screw these clips onto the fan. So that's the screw process. And normally you just screw into the rails and that's done. So normally it's a screw process and that's it. But this, you have to screw these clips on.
That's so silly.
Yeah, we're not done yet.
Do that.
That's what I'm saying. I don't get it, and I wish someone would explain it to me why this is a faster way of doing things.
Don't worry, it's briefly back. Forgot components. It's understandable.
We have a BIOS for this 1000-watt motherboard.
Yeah.
It happens, Craig. Okay, see, even muted, I'm still sitting here putting all these caps on. Mind you, I am cheating because I'm using an electric screwdriver. So I want you guys the picture. This is what Corsair wants, is you to hand screw all these fans in. And if any of you have screwed in fans, you kind of know the process that takes. And then you need to put the fans into the case. And not have this cable mess with you. And then you have to have the fans go up. And it's hard, it's gonna be hard for me to do it from this angle. I'll have to turn around, but you have to go up, find the spot you want, and you have to force the clips because they're like almost a little undersized, so you really have to brute force them. Like once one side's on, I'm gonna have to brute force this other side like that and clip them onto the rails. And I don't get it. Because this process is so much longer and less efficient than just screwing the fans in. And now, I know someone might sit there and go, but Nick, the rails look like they're sized for 140 fans. To that I say, you're absolutely true. But they have up here, you can slide this rail, unscrew this, and slide this rail to fit 140 or 120. They even have it here. You can slide the rails on the front, but they don't let it slide to fit 120. Where is this thingy? Right here, there's screws right here on the front. And they don't let you slide these rails to hit 120. So instead of adding a sliding mechanism, that would take 2 seconds. Turn, slide, turn, screw fans in. They decide screw fans in, and then brute force clip them onto the edge. I'm not saying it doesn't work, right? It works. I just don't understand why.
That's silly.
Yeah, it's like if I put it's like putting a padlock. It's like all of a sudden you get a new car and you realize now that the ignition has a padlock attached, so you have to put solve the code to the padlock and then put the key in the ignition to start the car.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's just an extra step that wasn't there before that literally just makes it harder. Scissors. Does that mean what were we talking about? We were talking about the plural thing earlier too, right, Brad? How these are called a plural layer, whatever they were. What would you say they were called? Does that mean pants is also one of those? Like if I just cut one leg off and gave it to you, did I just give you a pant? Or are they?
Pants is layer, I think.
One of those things.
Yeah.
I was gonna say because I've never seen someone ask for just a pant before. Why is that so funny? Why are you laughing? Whenever
joke I made earlier.
Oh, I was gonna say whenever Brad laughed, you are the guy to laugh at your own jokes.
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten the giggles like in class? Like if you were in school and then something happened, so you're just in the back of the class just fucking laughing for no reason.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had that. And I'm sharing it right now, Angel.
Oh no, I can't. I can't.
Okay.
But I've gotten the giggles before too, Brad. And it was from it was in my English class, like reading. And I got the giggles for so dumb. I'll just tell you. Hit the button. Oh, they gave me this. There's the screws.
Yeah, of course, no problem, Dan. Daniel?
Dude, did you see, because we had Texas, right? Did you see how much New York was flooding the other day?
Yeah.
Like the subways were like half filled.
Yeah.
That's nuts. Dude, this is literally the starting of day after tomorrow.
Yep.
We're in it.
We're in it. Beam is awesome, Daniel. Beam is great. Not only a great platform, but it's also a great content. Awesome community.
Tell me more, Brad. How great are...
Beam's doing some cool stuff.
Yeah, they really are.
Beam is doing some cool stuff. Meanwhile, in Planet California, we don't know what the weird word flooding and rain is.
I can't say it. I can't say it. Please, Nick. Don't say it. But you know what that is. And it rhymes with dire.
Oh, yeah.
But you don't know how to fix it. Here we know what tornadoes are. Even though I can't remember the last time we got hit by a real bad tornado. Crystal Lake got hit bad in like the 80s or 80s or something like that. There's a big one.
The lake effect pretty much breaks up everything. We're like right on the edge.
I know, but like Crystal Lake got hit hard, dude, one time. But it was like before you and I were born. It was long before the days of Nick.
You've had a couple like
Tiny little like wisps. I wouldn't even call them tornadoes.
You've
So
had like
wisps.
the rat tails.
Yeah.
Down. I've seen those. Those are. Have you ever seen one of those? Where it's like not a fully formed one.
Yep.
It's just kind of hanging. Those look insane.
Well, the ones that scare me are like the ones that are just like massive. We went to oh, I can't remember. Was it the? It might have been the Science Museum in Chicago. I went there, not like super young, but like junior high, and they had this Tornado Alley exhibit, and you walked into the Tornado Alley exhibit, and it was like a theater. So it was actually a show. We ended up, my mom was with us because she took me, because I loved going to museums.
Yeah.
And they had what was it? It was a giant theater, and you sat in 4D chairs, and the screen went all the way around.
Oh yeah,
and then up over you.
Yep, that's the Museum of Science and Industry, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they did a whole thing on Tornado Alley. Dude, they would have like the tornado in the screen in front of you. It was so big, it felt like you were there. Then they would blow wind through the theater, so you were getting hit by it, and like the chairs would rumble. It was almost terrifying. You're sitting there and you're like, man, people find this shit exhilarating just to drive through on a rainy day.
Dude, I remember
sitting there like, oh my god.
I was still living in Hoffman, and there was a tornado warning, and the sky was pitch black. It was like night out. And one of the windows in my basement was broken, but broken like halfway up the window. We were getting so much rain that it filled up the well and was pouring out of the window. It was insane.
I think the worst thing we had, you've seen how big some of those giant like oaks and maples are by my house.
Yeah.
We had 2 of those fall. One of them landed across the roof because I think it was like 2006. We had something called a microburst.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if you remember that.
I know what they are, but
yeah, it's like a big gust of wind that just shoots down like an air cannon, shoots down into the ground, and it just flies out. And it was right next to our house, so we had these like big, like 100+ foot tall trees just fall. Or maybe like 80-foot trees, like huge trees. Like if you looked up and it was like the redwoods, like we had huge trees and they just fell down. Like our neighbors who are up on the hill, like one fell in their yard and was just down the hill. One fell and it landed across the roof and the whole house shook. And I thought it was gonna like break through because like my room was on that side, so I was like, man, I'm gonna die. And it happened in the middle of the night. So it happened. You woke up and you just heard the whole house like shaking.
Did it do a ton of damage, or?
It broke our fence. My mom had some garden furniture out there that was like smashed, but the house was fine.
Oh, thank God.
And I was like shocked. Well, it looks like it hit the fence and it hit some other, because I have a lot of trees, so it hit some other trees that clearly slowed it down.
Yeah.
But dude, that was one of the scariest things. Not like the science behind it wasn't scary, right? Like if I was awake during it, it would have been fine. It was waking up because your whole house just like shook, and I was like, "Oh fuck! Someone hit me! Dropped a bomb on me!" That's what it felt. I was like, "Red Dawn, Red Dawn." Let's go. It's happening, Mom. Just like the prophecy said. And then, but I remember the best part about that storm, I didn't go to school the next day. School was still open. I just didn't go because we had a tree like in our yard blocking our way out of the doors.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, oh yeah, we couldn't open the door. And like my mom's like, not gonna let me climb out a window. There was a way I could have gotten to school, but my mom was like, that shit woke us up in the middle of the night. We woke up at like 2 a.m. and then stayed up like till like 5 or 6 trying to figure out what was going on. And she's like, just stay home. And I was like, oh yes, please not more trees on my house.
I want trees to fall in my house every night.
Yeah. As long as you can guarantee my safety, do it all you want. I don't make money yet, so I don't have to pay for it. Yeah. We had insurance though. I mean,
yeah.
We also had like lightning strike in our yard before. We had one tree. They cut it down. I wish they kept it because it looked so cool. Because one tree was like on the border of us and my neighbors. Yeah. And their tree got hit with lightning. and you heard it, dude. That's another thing that woke me up, because if you've ever heard lightning with like a window
Yeah,
open,
I
it
have.
sounds like a missile hitting the ground.
Yep.
And you
It's
just,
loud.
yeah. Oh, it's so
And
loud.
it shakes the ground. It's crazy.
And the neighbor, it split the tree. So you just saw this line straight down the tree, like someone just swung like a giant axe through it. And they decided to cut the rest of the tree down. And I was like, no, dude, it just looked so cool. Because you
Yep.
can see just like this straight line.
We had a maple in our backyard. And then the next year it got struck by lightning. It was insane.
Yeah, dude, when
It was the loudest noise. It shook the ground a little bit. We walked out there and yeah, it was like this small little like fracture crack, like halfway down the tree. It was still standing, but we had to cut it.
Yeah, I have like
We
a,
ended up saving that.
I know. I have like a bad habit of when it's rainy and stuff, I like having the windows open. Or at least cracked.
I like
'Cause
the noise.
I love listening to the
Yeah.
rain, and I like letting the cool air in. And then lightning will just hit, and it sounds like literally like it's like you hear the light like, and then and it just like hits. It's just a rocket hitting the ground. And you know there's
Yeah, I mean that energy is going like near speed of light.
you know there's always lightning striking
Oh, is there?
on the planet. There's always lightning somewhere.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
They say lightning never strikes the same place twice, but they've never seen me on the Empire State Building with a metal rod in my hand.
I think that's more for like in the moment. Right?
I don't know. We could still try it.
But I remember watching this video. It was like 2010. CCTV footage of this guy just walking down a path, and he gets struck by lightning, and he slowly gets up and he like starts walking to get away,
And get struck again.
and then he gets struck again.
That's
I felt so bad. What are the chances? Like, it's like 1 in 5 million chance to get struck by lightning, and that man got hit within like 30 seconds.
That's so mean.
There goes all of his luck for the rest of this.
No, he should gain luck for the rest of his
Yeah.
life, because that's like some of the worst luck.
Chance of getting struck by lightning. Let's see.
But like, remember, guys, it says this is a natural chance of getting hit by lightning. There are ways you can increase your odds. I just want everyone to know that these are not
Yeah, these are not hard.
these are not hard. There are ways if you guys are interested.
Yeah, 1 in 775,000. So almost 1 in a million.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying I wish this on myself, and I'm not saying I don't feel bad for people. But damn, dude, like the scars people get from getting hit by lightning, dope as shit.
Yeah, some of them are really cool.
Like it just looks like this giant
Miracle.
like lightning bolt going down your shoulder and your arm, and you're like, oh yeah, dude, that look like a fucking unit. And you can't, that's like not a tattoo you could get, right? Because then you're faking it, right?
Yeah.
That's something you have to just go out there and get zapped to get the real thing.
Yep. Yeah, getting hit twice. And just pure proximity, getting hit twice by lightning right next to each other. is 1 in 600 billion. And that guy just
Cleared it,
he
dude.
cleared it. All due sympathy for people who get struck, but also don't forget the possibility of superpowers.
Yeah. I just picture him getting struck the first time, and just never tell me the odds.
Yeah.
Running back out. Damn. Yeah, dude, they say anything. Who was it? It was Mr. Rogers. Anything mentionable is manageable. You can mention that lightning could give you superpowers.
Yeah.
Well, do you know there's one guy whose like body like doesn't conduct electricity or something like that? There's like some dude I remember in India, and they like hooked him up to like car batteries and transformer boxes and all that, and they hook him up to him, and it says all the energy goes through his body. So like scientists were there, and they're like, he does go blind. He goes blind like as he's hooked up, but it's like something with his body, like he doesn't get electrocuted, so he doesn't feel pain or anything. So you could like imagine trying to torture that guy. Like you have him chained up and you're putting car batteries on him, and he's just like,
oh my god, I can't see.
yeah, you can look it up. I don't know
Can't
if he was Indian, but definitely East or definitely Asia.
Yeah.
Somewhere in Asia.
Man.
And
man from Serbia can withstand up to 600 volts of electricity with no ill effect.
if you like older, like 50s, maybe 60s.
Volts is not that much. The volts are totally irrelevant. People in carnival shows often run 10,000 volts to themselves as part of a show. As long as the amperage is low, you won't be hurt.
Look up. It was on that. It was a documentary show. It was like.
Was it like the Superhumans or whatever?
Yeah. Yeah, Superhumans electrocution guy. That show was cool. Like that one guy who could like dive into a foot of water.
Over 500 watts of electricity conducts through his body. Is that the guy? Biba Struha.
That sounds like it'd be the right name.
One individual. Documentaries. While some suspect these abilities might be exaggerated or misunderstood, they highlight that a fascinating area of where human physiology appears to defy typical expectations regarding electricity. Yeah, he's Serbian. As the Electric Man is a Serbian man who has demonstrated the ability to withstand high voltage electric shocks and even conduct electricity through his body. Unusual resistance. Who's a different guy?
Electron.
Oh, Romahan Nair conducting electricity. This is the guy who is from. What? Okay, there's multiple people that apparently have this. I've seen 3 different names. I've seen Biba Kruha, Raj Mohan. Oh, Raj Mohan. Okay.
Is that the dude from the show?
Raj Mohan there, yeah.
No, Brad's doing a deep dive on us, and people can just. Yeah, the world needs this information, Brad. The stream especially, mostly me.
Biba Struha from.
Oh, how much was that Raj guy?
He's known as a cute guy. They keep telling me about Biba. There doesn't seem to be a lot of information about.
They're making it so you have to watch the episode because they give the numbers in it. You can see if you ever turn it on, you can see what they hook them up to.
Oh yeah, he like does it on his tongue and stuff. Is that the guy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like no biggie, dude. It's just 11 car batteries.
He is known as Electric Mohan, or Roman, for his ability of withstanding large amounts of electricity passing.
That show, for having Stan Lee back it, that show didn't do well for last long.
Yeah, I know.
Because it was like Stan Lee trying to find people that actually do have like weird quirks.
Yeah.
And
The Longfather, what's up, man? Are you still here? Long time no talk. Sorry, I missed your message.
oh my gosh, my bad. My feet got caught. Where did I put this other cable? Oops. What time we got, Brad?
1:22.
Oh, we're fine. We're golden. Oh, and the new shift. I love the Corsair shift power supplies. Like just being able to, when your PC's in the case, you can just see it. Whenever I do need a power supply again, I mean, I'm still golden for quite a while, hopefully. But this is probably what I'd get because I like being able just to disconnect and connect things at will.
Yeah.
Like just having it like on the side with you, you know?
Mm-hmm. Meridan.
What up, Dan?
Are you were planning to come up in June, right? July? End of July? I think.
Danny boy?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what he was saying.
Well, now even if he wasn't, you got Brad's hopes up. So now Brad kind of committed you himself.
Yeah. What? How did you know I joined? Secret.
Was he trying to?
No, Beam shows who joins and it shows you when someone joins and when someone leaves. Oh, sure. Do I have you added as a friend in Discord? I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's what I done.
Planning Monday, July 28th. Nice. Here you are.
Son of a gun.
I found you, Dan.
Yeah, I think I missed Dan the last time he came into the old warehouse. Oh, come on.
You don't have me as a friend on Discord, then I don't like you anymore. I'd send it to you, Dan.
There we go.
Yeah, we are the building next door to it, where you visited last time. I hope you'll be able to find us.
There we go.
Well, cool. I'm looking forward to it. It's in like a week.
Oh no, why'd I do this to myself?
What'd you do?
Oh,
Did you?
I didn't pre-route the CPU cables before I put the AIO in. I mean, I can still get them in there. It's just gonna really make me rage. Like, that's one design thing. I would never make a case. Like, I would always add an extra inch to the case or something, so this would never be a problem.
It is one long building, but we're like in the unit all the way down at the end.
Second to last one.
Second to last one. Oh yeah, but so it was two long buildings in the same parking lot. We're like the next one, like the next dress over. Like our parking lots are attached to the old one.
What in the heck? When I'm doing this one's not even necessary.
Look at the label to you today.
Okay, God. Gosh.
No, he should be here. Everyone should be here, actually.
Who's Dan excited to see? The boss man?
Yeah, he said, I guess I should make sure TJ isn't on vacation.
Was he on vacation last time?
No.
Because, like, that seems like it was something that would happen.
Actually, maybe he was.
I wasn't there. I remember that. I was gone too the last time.
Yeah, and Amanda was there.
Hmm.
Yeah. Also, make sure the building has power. Did the building not have power?
That's just a normal thing, Dan. That's something I'm not.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, TJ will be here. Well, at least right now. For now, he will be.
You know, power is something I'm not willing to turn on for Dan. We like to live it old school. Lanterns, oil lanterns, gas grills. Oh. Fred, you had them. Primers.
Oh.
I was like, you had them.
Yeah, I remember the first time Dan came to visit. Well, the only time Dan came to visit. We saw someone sitting out in front of their, like right in front of our building. And we're like, who the hell is just sitting in their car? We were getting a little freaked out.
Jeez, Dan.
And then Dan came in and we kind of like, hey, how can we help you? Like, a little freaked out. And he's like, I'm Dan. I'm like, oh.
Dan acted like he was gonna like kill you guys.
Yeah. He had a cool color for his car too. If I remember right, it was like a burnt orange, I think. Oh, that was the second time? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't there for the first time then. Which makes sense, no one was in the office.
They were there, Dan. Don't let Brad ever let you think it's not a scheme. Brad's, I call him ABP. Could he always be plotting?
You plot.
Always be plotting.
Still have that orange Jeep. I don't know if I'll be driving it or my black Jeep one day, depending on if my wife comes with or not. She wants to go to IKEA. Well, that's the perfect excuse to have a trip up here.
Dan with the multiple Jeeps of different colors.
Different colors.
Damn, I'm just like...
Orange one was cool.
I just pictured Dan putting on like a fashion show for summer. Like he's got his like straw fedora on, Hawaiian shirt, you know, like khaki shorts, pelican, Hawaiian shirt. Hey dude, loafers. And he's like, honey, what do you think? The orange Jeep?
Yeah.
Or the black? Or the black?
Which car matches my outfit?
Yeah, orange Jeep or black Jeep? Just put it trying different poses. Can you do a spin for me again, honey? Oh yeah, the black Jeep. Hey dude, I would do it. I like green, man. I want a green car, like a pine green car.
Not a huge fan of green.
I don't like lime green and like bright greens. I like leafy greens, like olives and.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of greens in general.
Yeah, I love earthy tones. I'm the one that told my mom to get a brown car.
Oh, really?
And that's why her SUV's brown. And I was like, yeah, brown's cool. Because I actually like brown.
The closest color that I like that's green is like teal.
That's blue.
But yeah, it's more blue.
Cheating bastard.
It's like a good mix.
Yeah,
it's
I like turquoise.
Turquoise is nice.
I was giving you shit.
Oh.
I like teal. Or like a sky blue. Like I like a brighter blue.
Yeah.
Or midnight blue. Like this is the color of my wall. My wall's over there. Yeah. But it goes with green. So I have like this with like green leaves because it kind of gives me like midnight woods colors.
Okay, here we go. I have a 2019 orange two-door. Has a 2017 black four-door. I also have a 99 red two-door. My youngest son has a 2021 dark red two-door. My oldest son has a 2007 two-door. His fiance has a 2003 blue two-door. And a 2016 purple three-door.
This is a Jeep
It's
family.
not a Colt.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is a Jeep.
Yeah, that's a Jeep family, man.
I can see, like, you better get a Jeep, but Dad, I'm kind of liking a Tacoma. I'm just staring. The stare right when you hear. But that, what, you know, Foresters seem pretty nice. Look, it's a Wrangler or nothing.
Yeah, it's a regular.
I like Wranglers, dude.
Regular cool.
I like Wranglers a lot. There was like 1 year though, is it the 2014-ish? That like 2014, 2015, I forget. It was there though. The Grand Cherokees, I did not like the look of them. I don't know what it was.
We had like a 2000. No, we had a 99 red Cherokee, Grand Cherokee. And then we had a 2004 gray Cherokee. The Grand Cherokees are nice.
Yeah. I like how Dan has to tell us, guys, it's not, I swear it's not at all. They just get grounded. It's nothing like it's actually like super serious. Just they get grounded and, you know, sent to the basement, but like nothing like mean. Dude, I saw the new Toyota trucks. My neighbor has one. Don't like them.
No.
They're like bubbly looking. Like they almost look like something you'd see from the Jetsons. Like they're just very rounded.
Mm-hmm.
You know the new height cases, or like how like the old '90s like Max looked. Like there's just this like kind of bubbled architecture to it.
Yeah.
It just has that.
Uh,
Like it looks like something by the brand like. Oh, you remember the brand Rock Candy for like controllers and peripherals? It just looked like Rock
oh,
Candy.
yeah,
It looked like
yeah.
something Rock Candy would make.
Always wanted to get a truck. They're bringing back the Volkswagen vans, though.
The bus?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one on the side of the street in Crystal Lake,
Yeah.
right down 14. I saw they
Um,
brought out the classic yellow one and put it on the side of the street.
Yep.
Those are cool.
It's like, shit, maybe I'll get one of those. That is not a road trip car. Go camping and shit.
I think they're making them like electric though, aren't they?
I have no idea. I didn't. What are your plans this weekend? Anything? Just
Chill.
Chill.
Chill, and just chill and realize I'm one day closer to the end. I'm just counting that store over.
One day closer.
One day closer, yeah. Then I fall asleep and I'm like, I fall asleep when I wake up and I was like, oh, that was nice. Am I there yet?
A good looking computer.
Oh yeah. Except these PNY cards, you kind of have to modify the
Oh, the Strimer direction or whatever?
yeah, because it is a little too deep for these streamers. Alright, everyone's had a depth issue in their life.
Nick, do you know where that 9950X 3D tray unit is that's missing?
No, I didn't know. Oh, you mean the ones that are like were on the desk by like?
No, the one like somebody opened
Oh,
the box and
It should-
the X.
hit
It
it.
should be on the shelf.
No, hit it. Hit the button.
Oh. Alright, never mind.
Tropical fruits. You got one of these?
Which one? Yeah, the tropical.
These are fire.
Those are really good.
Like,
I don't like the what is it, the tangerine?
Tangerine and grapefruit one.
I hate that
I
one.
love that
No.
one.
Yeah.
I haven't had one yet.
But those are really
Dude,
good.
I'm drinking all the tropical fruits because I had one and I was like, oh, this is the
Yeah.
heat.
Yeah, that's a good one.
This is the best flavor I've had.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is better than American Berry.
Yep. Yeah, I agree.
Oh yeah. Hey, did we hear back from George about Cody?
I gotta send him a text. Also, Meridian's coming up the 28th.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He wanted to make sure that you weren't on vacation
Ha.
and that we have power.
Dude, do you remember the old shop? It was Power Bosses,
Yeah.
and now it's internet.
Yep.
In the new building.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't think. Have we ever lost power in here?
It
Uh,
blipped once.
Yeah, only the breaker, but never like.
I don't think we
After
ever like had an accident
Yeah.
randomly, like frequently.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. I've looked like. I thought maybe it was something janky that me and Jacob did when we ran all those lines,
Yeah.
but I've looked at them all.
All right, everyone.
Convinced that it's
It's
not.
just-
It's not us.
It's just.
It's not us.
Yeah.
Where's the power button?
Yeah.
Feel around.
Down. Yep.
There it is. Like Kennedy
Oh.
assassination.
Bottom light's not on.
Oh no, give it like 2 seconds. It's the Corsair link, so it takes like a minute before
Well,
they.
it's the bottom front fan,
Yeah, none of the front fans are turned on.
not the bottom one.
No, you're seeing.
Oh, there-
Yeah, you're
oh.
you're seeing the lights from the streamers come through,
Yeah.
and it was looking like the top two fans were lit when they weren't.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Oh no, it's a peel left on my glass.
Those streamers are so bright, dude.
Yeah,
They're so bright. Especially if you use the thicker strip for the graphics card, because they give you the 12,
Yeah.
12 strip and 16 strip. And if you use the 16 strip for the graphics card, dude,
It's this one. This
it's like
one.
it's like having two motherboard cables. It's crazy.
there we go. Cool, it's not so blinding for people. I do love Corsairs RGB. Definitely need to dim the streamers.
Dude, they're so. I think they're too bright. I really do. Like
It'd be distracting to have that on my desk.
I did. My machine at home and come out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's like it's too much. You know.
Yeah,
And
Yeah, the camera just looks like a big blur,
yeah.
like a solar flares in the case.
I took them out. I had them and took them out.
That's what it normally was.
Too much. For me.
It's crazy.
Too much for me.
Alright, you guys have a good weekend.
Why don't we broadcast? Turn that back on. What'd you do?
Oh, I just turned on the ISO.
Yeah, we should do the whole stream like that.
Oh yeah, we do.
Um,
Yeah, I just turned it down so that
Oh, okay.
the lights come through.
Okay,
Sometimes it's so bright it just shows white on everything.
Yeah. Man, it's so bright.
Yeah.
You gotta turn those down. Holy cow.
Yeah.
They are super cool though. The wireless ones are sick. They have some really good modes.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
the runway and whatever. I had to take that. See, I didn't have the wireless ones though. I had the Runway Plus.
Oh, okay.
And, you know, like
Yeah.
the old ones, and I took them out. I took them out because they were too bright. They powered my screen on.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Which I should put it back in, so I took my screen on out now too.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Daniel.
Oh, is that his machine?
His machine was the Legatus.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Alright, sweet. That's... Oh, yes. Yeah, TJ will be in the office on the 28th, right? Monday?
I don't think I'm going anywhere until I'm not going anywhere until Sim Expo.
Okay.
To be fair, I only take 1 week of vacation a year.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
literally. It's always the week of 4th of July. It's my 1 week off. And then everyone takes PTO in the summer. It seems like June and July are like the months where everybody takes off. Like Liz took like half the month off in June.
Guys, I am taking the PC back.
Text me in the morning.
Yeah, we'll call Dan if the power's out. Like, bro, abort, don't come up. Don't come up. Power's out. I don't think we've ever had a power outage in this building.
No, I don't think so.
And we've had some bats.
Yeah.
We even had the roof leak once.
The roof still leaks a little bit. Yeah.
No, I mean the bad one.
Oh, yeah, the bad
The
one.
bad one from the break room, like when we first moved in.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, what is this? And it like came through the drop ceiling,
Yeah.
whatever. Ugh,
Yeah.
whatever. Although I have to say, they've been good about fixing stuff.
Yeah, they've been pretty quick.
And then next week, Brad,
AC.
air conditioning.
Yeah. All right, guys. That's it for this week. Have a great weekend, and we will see you next week. Take care, everybody.